Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you're all good. Today I've got a Blu Ray update for you guys just to show you what I picked up in the past few weeks or so. A few good pickups, 10 in total. So let's get down to it. So the first one is Stargate, the Ultimate Edition. Fantastic sci-fi movie. Haven't seen it in years, looking forward to watching it again. I remember watching this when I was a kid. It came out in '94, I think. And yeah, really loving it as a kid. I had it on VHS, but now I saw this in a few other people's updates, and I thought, yeah, I had to get it. I didn't realise it was out on Blu-ray, so I had to pick it up. Fantastic film, and it's the one disc edition. Really cool, and I love the slipcover on this. Really nice and shiny. So yeah, a Stargate, a cool, really cool sci-fi movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's great. So the next one is Firewall with Harrison Ford and Paul Bettany. A bit of an underrated film, I think, in my opinion. One of the better Harrison Ford films I think he's done over the past few years. I mean, this was dated. It's dated 2006, but I think some of his movies have been a bit, well, not that great, really, since he's come back over the past few years, but yeah, a really cool movie, really cool thriller, and well worth checking out if you're a Harrison Ford fan. Keeps you on the edge of your seat, really. One of them tense ones, and again, it's the one disc, and I picked this up for like £4, I think. So yeah, it was really worth it. It was £4 on eBay, brand new. So yeah, that's Firewall. The next one is a fantastic 80s movie, which is Tango and Cash, starring Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell. A fantastic thriller, comedy, action movie. And basically, they're two cops, and they both want to be the best, but then they get framed for a crime, they get sent to prison, and then they both have to work together to escape and get the villain in the end. Watched this probably back in the 90s sometime, when I was probably about 10 or 11. With my dad, and my dad's got it on VHS, and I'm glad it's finally come out on Blu-ray. I haven't seen it in years. Watched it last night actually, and the transfer is awesome. It's fantastic. Can't fault it at all. Sound, picture is great, and a really cool movie to get and to add to my collection as well, because I love Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone, fantastic actors, and together they work really well as well. So that's Tango and Cash. Next one, which came out a few weeks ago, is Paranormal Activity 2. Now, I saw the first one. I thought the first one was really good, and this one I thought was definitely better than the first one. Scared the shit out of me on some bits, to be honest with you, especially because I've got it connected to my home cinema system as well, which is a full HD one, and I grabbed a few mates around to watch it, and a few of the jumpy occasions, because I had it loud, it did scare us quite bad. Sort of plays on your mind. Like I say, I think it's better than the first one. In my opinion, a few more things happen in this one than the first one, and it's a bit more creepier as well. So it's 2 discs. I'm not too keen on the discs really. There's some shitty, plain, boring ones. Like Sim3218 said in his review, their fingerprint, you just get your fingerprints all over them. And not the best. They could have put some artwork on there or something, but anyway, yeah, a really cool movie, well worth keeping. I like these 2 movies, and the first one. Including the first one, and yeah, so that's Paranormal Activity 2. The next one, which I've been meaning to pick up for a while, is Predator. This is the Ultimate Edition. Now, the transfer on this, again, I have to say, is fantastic. It can't be faulted at all. The picture quality, there's a little bit of grain, but they've done a good job with this one. A really cool job. And again, an absolute classic movie, which started the Predator thing all off. And stars Arnie, obviously. And that's the one disc. And I like the artwork on the front as well. That's really cool. And a great classic movie. So that's Predator. The next one was a blind buy for me. I thought it was going cheap. I think I got this for £4 as well. Is Orphan. It's a good movie. I think it's a bit long for a horror movie, really. There's a little bit of a twist at the end. You don't really when it comes out of what's happening, I was quite shocked because I wouldn't have guessed it at all. But as well, I think it's well worth checking out, definitely. As it was £4, I thought I'd pick it up anyway because it was cheap. But yeah, well worth checking out if you haven't seen it before. A good, like, little horror movie. So that's Orphan. Next one, which I didn't get at when it first came out, and I finally have now, it's the A-Team. And this is the Explosive Extended Edition. Really cool packaging, really like this. You've got the different art cards in there so you can change the front. And that is the 3-disc, I think. Let's have a look. I can't remember. Yeah, it's 3-disc. So you've got the Blu Ray, the DVD, and the digital copy. Again, this was a blind buy for me. I'd never seen it at the cinema or anything. Heard good and bad things about it, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be cheesier than it was. I thought it was going to be like ultimate cheese, that's all. Like a cheese fest. But after watching it, I've watched it twice now, and I think it's actually a really cool movie. I think they've done a really good job on it. It's not too much like the first one. They haven't tried to keep it too much like the series. But yeah, it's well worth checking out. It's a really cool action movie and funny as well. So, and they all work well together, all 4 members of the cast. So yeah, that's the A-Team. The next one is The Losers. Again, a blind buy for me. Heard good things about it, and I really enjoyed this film. Really enjoyed it. It's good action. Again, comedy as well. A bit short, in my opinion. They could have made it a little bit longer, and they could have added a little bit more action. But it's a good action movie and well worth checking out. And that's the 2-disc DVD and Blu-ray. And so that's The Losers. And I think that was like £6. So yeah, a good pickup. The next one is an absolute classic again. John Carpenter's The Thing. Again, haven't seen this for years. Kurt Russell again, fantastic actor. And really looking forward to watching it again. I remember I think I watched this around the same time I watched Poltergeist and like the Alien films, and again Predator. And I think this one scared me a fair bit because there's a few scenes in it which are quite frightening, especially for younger children. When at that time I was. But yeah, it's got a good few features on here, like commentary with director John Carpenter and Kurt Russell. Terror takes to the stage, production background archive, cast production photos, production and art and storyboards, outtakes, post-production and theatrical trailer. So a fair few features for an old movie as well. So yeah, I think this was like £6 as well. So it's a good pickup, good price. Like I say, an absolute classic, and that is The Thing. Now the last one is John Rambo. Now this is the Premium Collection Digibook, the German edition. And I've seen people start collecting these, and I had a look around and I saw this one and I thought it looks pretty cool, pretty smart. I haven't done it yet, it's still sealed, but I like all these digibooks, especially the American ones as well. But I'm going to probably get a fair few more of these ones, the German edition ones, because they look cool. I'll probably undo this. I'm going to do a digibook update, like to show you my digibook collection in total later on sometime. So I'll probably get that unsealed then and show you guys what's inside and everything. But yeah, from first glance, it's got a nice shiny front to it, and it just looks really smart. And the spine looks cool as well, and the back. And obviously it's all in German, but hey, it still looks freaking awesome though. So yeah, that's John Rambo, the Premium Collection German Media Pack Digibook, whatever you want to call it. So that's it, guys. That's all my Blu-rays for the past week or so, and I should be back next week with another few videos. I've got a few more packages coming, I think, so yeah, definitely check back for more reviews and package unopening soon, and I'll see you guys in the near future. Take care.